a big welcome to everybody to our episode 8. Then yes, she's here. Hi, Kirti.
Hi, how are
Okay.
you?
So yeah, as I said, welcome to everybody. So this is episode 8 of Back to Basics, Simplifying Therapies. And today is our last episode. It's been 8 weeks and it's gone really surprisingly fast. And today we have with us Dr. Kirti Kanodia. She is a certified counselor. She is a certified past life regression therapist, theta healer, tarot card, hypnotherapist, Reiki master, and family constellation, and a lot of other things which she will tell us about herself. But today's session is going to be more about on family constellation, as that is a therapy which people are a little unaware of, especially how it works and what are the benefits. So we are going to be talking with Dr. Kirti on family constellation, and she's going to end the session with a beautiful meditation on how to connect to self and parents. So welcome, Dr. Kirti, and thank you so much for joining us today. And guys, please keep pouring in your questions as we are going ahead. We'll try and answer most of them. And as you know, that the most engaged audience member will be lucky to get a free reading from Dr. Kirti, where she will actually be able to say that in that area of your life, what is the blockage that goes back to your family dynamics and pattern. So, okay, so let's start with my favorite question of all episodes, Dr. Kirti. What is family constellation all about?
See, basically, family constellation is all about the dynamics. You have heard about the constellation, a group of stars. And in the same way, there's group of people like, group of family members, they come together and there is a, formation of family further. So family constellation is all about the missing people around, or maybe you have jumbled up with some other person in the lineage, or maybe with your parents. So, it's like, entangled dynamics of the relationship in a family, especially. That is called as a family constellation, where we understand where things are going wrong and got entangled, so that you can remove the threads and help the person to become powerful individual of today, not of the past ancestors, or not of somebody else, not of the parents. The person is always leaking their energies everywhere, but not on the self. So that is where the issues are starting up in the life. So family constellation is basically based on the dynamics of the family, whether it is coming from the generations, or it is coming from the lineages, or whether it is coming from, current, or maybe in the future also. So from anywhere it is connected or it is getting entangled, family constellations help the person to detect and come out of it in an easier and proper way.
Right. So is it just immediate family, or it can be extended family or ancestors like 3-4 generations away?
It is like everywhere. Even it could be like, with my practice, I've seen even the issues coming up from the 18th generation, 19th generation also. So it is also related with extended family, with the generations, with the ancestors, or it could also be your maternal and paternal both.
Okay. Okay. So how is it different from... Okay. How is it different from past life regression therapy or inner child healing or hypnotherapy?
Yes. See, the family constellation in itself is like combination of all the energies. Like past life regression is we are concentrating only one particular issue on one particular life.
Right.
And hypnotherapy, you're going into subconscious mind, where the person, getting connected with conscious and subconscious mind. Again, you can deal with one issue at a time.
Right.
So here you're dealing with only one particular issue at a time. But today in this new generation, we are seeing, people are already entangled with thousands of the issues around. So Constellation is one therapy where you can, understand multiple issues, whether it is coming from the past life, whether it is coming from your own subconscious mind, whether it is coming from a belief system, or whether it is coming from your inner child, wherever it is coming from. So Constellation is the easiest method to rectify, to understand, and to overcome that. So it's simpler way of healing.
Right. Right. Yeah. So as Advait Yoga has asked, is it safe to connect with dead parents in this way?
Yes, it is absolutely safe, because only those energies will show who are already suffering and they are not into the light peacefully. So the souls, those who are
Okay.
not into the right light peacefully, they will only show up in the constellation. So those are
Right.
peacefully resting and nothing to do, and they're completely disconnected from the family after their death, they will not show up also. So this is,
Mm.
in this way, you're helping them also to overcome what they are stuck with, and plus you're helping yourself also to overcome what you're holding on to with.
Right.
So
And
it's
we don't generally get
absolutely
the
safe.
soul. So we don't generally get the soul, right? We just connect to the energy of
Exactly.
the people.
So we are just connecting to the powerhouse. We are not connecting to the soul of the person. So the soul is not coming down. We are just connecting to
Right.
the powerhouse. It's like just connect between them.
Right. Right. So, okay, one question which we had, and I think which Jagriti has also asked, do we need to get our family members when we do family constellation sessions?
No, it is not needed. So no family member is needed. You need to be
Hmm.
in your authority. So if you're taking for the self, you can come all alone without any family member. It is a private session. And second thing is, like, if it is related to somebody else also, and if they are not able to come, so any person in the family or the person with the authority towards that person can come for the sessions. So
Right.
they need to be
Right.
an authority. So suppose husband coming for the wife, or maybe
Hmm.
mother coming for the child. So in any which way they
Right.
can come. The entire family coming is not needed.
Right. Krishna Kumar is asking, is there any connection on Pitra Dosh, which usually the astrologists say? Is it something connected to Pitra Dosh?
Yes. During my career of like 12 years now, we are seeing like lot many things that when we tap into ancestors, like when the ancestors are showing up, many of the thing has to do with the Pitradosh also. So when you're taking family constellation as in healing session, there you will see lot of Pitradosh is coming up, because what is Pitradosh? The leftover karma of the Pitra, of the ancestor, that is coming down. How you get the property of the ancestors? In the same way,
Right.
you're getting the karma of the ancestor, whether it is good or bad. So when there is
Right.
any left out bad karma that they were not able to finish, or they're cursed with, or maybe they have been negative towards it. So when that
Right.
comes down and when it is getting healed in the constellation, the person is able to come out of the pitradosh.
Right.
Hmm.
Right.
Hmm.
So when we do this, can this also be done for pets or adoptive children?
Exactly, yes. So for pets, beautifully, they accept energy in a beautiful way. They show the difference within seconds. Any kind of pet, even the stray pet. If you see any animal suffering, even for them also, you can do the constellation
Right.
and it gives very effective results with them. And also we see the energies of the pet also getting exchanged with the master. The soul fragment is
Okay.
getting exchanged, so that also gives
Right.
lot of suffering. So that also will be
Right.
removed in that. And with the kids also, even not even with kids, with the child in the womb, from then also we can start doing the healing. There is no issue with that.
But what when the kids are adopted? Because then the ancestral lineage is different, right? The family patterns would be different.
Yeah, we have seen many cases here where they have not disclosed that the kid is adopted. But when we tapped into the energy healing, we got to know, because the thing what they are saying is different from what is showing up. So where the energy
Okay.
healing is needed. So suppose if the person is adopted. So if the energy healing
Hmm.
is needed with the biological lineage, it will show up. And if suppose
Okay.
the energy is needed with only with the parent who is adopted, so it will show by itself.
Okay.
So I have one person who is adopted, whose father is adopted, his grandfather is also adopted. And
Oh,
we got
okay.
to know all this thing in the lineage, in the constellation. We were seeing three different lineage suddenly. So we asked him why, we don't know
Wow.
why, but we are seeing three different lineage. So then they have told
Right.
me, yeah, my grandfather is adopted, my father is adopted, I'm adopted. So it will show up on
Wow.
itself. Hmm. So
Right. Right. No,
whether
that
you're
is
adopted, whether
interesting.
not adopted, yes, it is.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So in continuation to the question where we said, right, we don't need to get family members. So typically how family constellation works is that you have representatives for each energy which we are
Yes,
working with. So
yes.
how does that work? Because that's something that people get a little confused with, that if I'm not getting my family members, then how do you work on it? So if you could explain a little bit about the concept of representatives in family constellation.
Usually say that they need to be representative for the constellation, but it is not only about the representative. If suppose,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm a family constellation, I'm doing family constellation since years. So I don't go with any representative. I do it by myself. So if I have to
Okay.
take 6 different people, I be
Mm-hmm.
that 6 different people. So because
Oh, okay.
according to me, it is about you. So why do you need 6 different people to represent only you? So that will consume
Okay.
more time and more energy, and the results are lower than the person who is doing separately. Okay. I
Right.
believe in one person, or maybe if you need another person, go with the elements. Okay.
Okay.
So 1 or 2% is more than enough if you're going with the representative, because representative need to have that complete energy, intuition, and mindset to connect with that energy.
Right. Right.
And when that is happening, it is okay to have a representative. Otherwise, it is not a good idea to always have a representative. And it is not
Okay.
compulsory also. It is not mandatory to have a representative here. You can, if you're
Right.
very intuitive, if you know how to tap with the energy, it gets easy to connect with the energy and help them to come out of it individually
Right.
also.
Right. Because I have actually seen some healers do it with objects.
Yes. We
So
use
how does
only
that
objects.
work? So how does
We use
objects
only
work?
yeah, we also do with objects, but only with the kids sometimes. They love
Okay.
seeing the object, they love playing. So we say, okay, this is who, suppose this is your mom, this is your dad, how do you feel, and all. So that time objects are really fantastic to go with.
Right.
Objects really give very good insight with the person, to understand what is going on with that. So
Right.
object is also very powerful tool to work with when it is needed for the person to understand other person's perspective,
Right.
because he is trying to understand what is going on with the other person there. So it is a good
Huh.
concept to go to be with the other objectives and all. And it is also, objectives also help the person to place and understand what exactly is going within the person. So with the kids and people who are very intellectual and they doesn't want to know what is happening around them, for them it is
Hmm.
very nice to go with. Objects are very good
Okay.
tool to go with.
Right. Okay. So there's a question. If there are multiple dissatisfied souls, can this all be sorted in one go?
Um, I will say no. Okay. Because healing a person in one go, it's not very easy. The only reason is the person is not ready. Suppose today
Right.
you are like 100 kgs, and tomorrow suddenly you get to know, okay, you're suddenly 60 kgs. Do you think it is possible? It is not, right? And
Right.
second thing, what we have seen, with the people who are really getting healed at one go, the trust level, okay, and the belief level of them, oh, I'm healed. No, it is not possible. There's something wrong. So
Right.
the acceptance of the person is at very low level. So healing that at one go, it's not possible. But with the kids, sometimes you do, they show the result and it's over. Hmm?
Right. Right.
So it's a
No, I think the
matter of
key.
accepting.
No, that's what the key word I think that you said is acceptance. Because in healing, remember a lot of things come up and not
Yes.
necessary that we accept. Because if during
Hmm.
healing, let's say Kirti says that this has come out about your parents or about your spouse or about
Hmm.
your some ancestor, it's also about how you accept that information and get healed. Because sometimes,
Yes.
because acceptance takes time, the healing takes time.
Yeah.
And
So
also, I
I
think
will,
from
because we are not.
experience,
Mhm.
right?
I'll
Sorry.
tell you one thing what has happened. I've seen my clients, when the healing goes on, they will not accept the things, and they'll call me after 6 months, 1 year, or maybe 2 years later, and they say, we are so sorry what you told that time. We understood now, and it was actually true. So it
Yes.
happens. It happens. So
Yes.
when you're honest
No.
and when you're honest and committed to the energy, you don't have to worry about. You know what you have
Right.
given to them. So give them
Right.
space to understand. So I give a lot of space for my clients to understand when they are going through any process, whether it is
Right.
one day, whether it is 1 hour, or whether it's 1 year. We give them a lot of time and space to understand, to accept, to let the changes come into your body, then go for another session if you need it. So a lot of
Right.
acceptance is needed in this.
Right. So, do you also give remedies during family constellation?
I'm sorry, your voice is breaking. I'm not able to hear you.
Do you also give remedies?
Yes, we do get remedies. So my remedies is about affirmations or little bit of, mirror work. Or for some people, it is good if they do some ritual. Okay? So
Right.
depending on what is coming up in the constellation itself, in their personal private energy, so we give them as a remedy. So we don't use our brain to give any sort of remedy to the person. Whatever is coming in their energy, in their private space, that is given as the ritual or remedy. What is needed at that time for that particular person for particular thing. So it is given. And a lot of affirmations also we give so that, they can keep on enhancing what they have accepted at that moment.
Right. So how do you handle if a person doesn't know what their lineage is?
So your question is like what I understood is how do I deal with when person doesn't know about energy?
About lineage.
Um,
How do you if the person who has come to the client doesn't know the lineage of the person? Like, who are his ancestors? What is it?
Actually, voice is breaking. I'm not able to hear you. But what I understood is if person doesn't know about the healing.
Not
Now
healing,
it is clear.
lineage.
Okay, yeah. So the thing is like when the person doesn't know, actually many of them, they doesn't know about the lineage. When we're doing, because nowadays, so it's in that way that person don't even know what has happened to generation up. Okay. So the thing is like many of us, they doesn't know what has happened with the lineage when it is coming from the far off lineage. But when they see the changes happening in their life, so they say, okay, whatever it is gone. But because of that, I'm able to see the changes right now in the current life. So they feel happy about it. So you don't have to know everything about your lineage. It's only thing is like when it is gone, allow it to go with lot of respect.
Right.
Just let them go and see the changes that you feel here at this moment after you're done with the healings with them.
Right, perfect. So, like she said, right, that we don't really need to know that which ancestor needed the relief or which ancestor's soul was troubling us or what was creating the blockage. What we are more focused on is that that has been taken care of, and in the current life, we are seeing the results.
Yes. Hmm.
Right.
That is where it
Okay.
is.
So, there's a question again on Pitradosh that some Pitradosh rituals are to be performed only by the people who do not have father, but those who have father cannot perform it. Then, do these things matter in family constellation?
So this was about that. This is more, I think, into the rituals, which he's talking about Pitradosh, where he's asking that if you don't have a father or you have a father, does that make a difference? Because certain rituals can be done by people who have fathers and certain rituals can be done by people who don't have fathers.
No, it has nothing to do whether you have father there present with you, if the father is alive or not, or if the father is staying with you or not, whether you're in talking terms with your father or not, in which and in any which ways. If you're physically disconnected with your father, it doesn't make any difference in any sort of ritual that you do towards the Pitradosh, depending on what is coming up in the lineage, and also it depends on what placement you have in the family, whether you're first child of the family, like first male of the family, or second male of the family, third male of the family. So it depends on that also what kind of ritual will come up. So it has nothing to do
Right,
with whether your father is there or not with the rituals.
right, right. So yes, Jagriti, these sessions can be done online. In fact, we have been doing it online with Dr. Kirti for the last 3 years now.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So do people get messages from ancestors during these sessions or souls of family members who are no more?
Yes. Yes, sometime if they want to give some message, like they any unspoken thing or any unspoken words that they want to deliver, then it comes up. Otherwise, sometimes they just simply show up. They will show where the pain is and how it is affecting to the person into the current time, and they will take back what belongs to them and they will go. They will close the chapter and they will go. But sometimes when it is if something that is unspoken, unsaid, and they want to express, then it comes up.
Right.
So I'll give one small example on this. I was working with a child who was 3 years old, and when we were working on that, we saw the energy of the dead grandmother. Okay,
Okay.
father's grandmother, I mean to say, so her great grandmother. So then she died out of sadness of not having a child. So I asked her like, what is the issue? She said, my husband, my father-in-law has been adopted. Okay, but the real grandmother, she had two more children. But what we were seeing in the energy was that she died because she didn't had kid. So we asked
Okay.
why this. So then she told us how we saw Dashrath dying because Rama was in the forest. So that
Right.
father-in-law of the woman, okay, he got angry with the own mother. He left the house at the age of 7, and he came back to the aunt with whom he got adopted to. So at the deathbed, she died with that pain. Okay, I lost my son because of my anger. So only that emotion was seen during the session. And she wanted
Right.
to just convey that I love my son so much. I love my grandson and I'm loving my great grandson now. I just wanted to bless them, but she didn't know how to go back. So that is where the health issue started. So
Right.
after releasing her out, he's perfectly fine from the next day. Okay.
Wow.
So
Wow.
this
That's
is how it
powerful.
works. It's very powerful.
Right.
So this is how it works. Nani.
Right. No, I know one of the clients which Kirti was working with Hill Clinic also. I remember the client was from US and we did, I think, three
Yes.
sessions with him. The
Yes.
sessions were done on him, but his father, who is in India, was facing certain health issues, especially about the hallucination and things like that,
Yeah.
which actually he got cured because the sessions were done on the sun in US. Though that was not the intention. The sessions were being done for some other reasons, but the result was seen on his father here, which was like
Yes.
so powerful and so amazing.
Because
So
it
that
was
was
same.
something
The
which was
energy was
brilliant.
entangled. Both of them, they were getting entangled. So they got exchanged with the energy. So when they were put on their own places, so it was like all it got perfect, aligned with their energies then. Hmm.
Right, right. Yeah, Jagriti, this is a case study happened recently where, the son went through sessions for his issues, but post the session, not only did he see a difference, but we saw a difference in his father who stays in a different country. His father who had certain health issues, a lot of them disappeared because of the sessions done on the sun. So in similar
Yeah.
way, I think we have a lot of case studies. I can tell you my personal case study when I had
Lots
done
of.
something and it was to do with my professional life. And when the healer told me that, your dead uncle is here, and I am like, what is he doing here? And then I realized that he was someone who was always against women working in the family.
Mhm.
So then we did a small exercise of forgiveness and releasing him. And after that, I did see a change in my professional life. So this is just in
But
short.
I'll give you one very
So,
powerful example here. I was working with one of the clients. She's just 30. Okay. And she came down saying that she has been suspected with throat cancer. So when we were working, I was seeing again and again, I was saying the surgery is not needed, but still we'll work 2, 3 sessions we'll work on and then we'll see if you need the surgery. Let's wait for 3 weeks. So she agreed to that. And when we were working on that, we saw that she's just holding on to lot of unspoken words of her mother, unexpressed anger of the mother. After releasing everything out, now even doctor has declared that she doesn't need surgery and her things are coming down, her cancer is coming down. The balls that she was seeing here, it has reduced, and she's showing lot of difference from them. So this is how your health, whether it is your health, whether it's your finances, or whether it is a relationship, it is getting affected with such thing. And her mother is alive. It's not that even she's dead. Her mother is alive, but her unspoken anger was stuck here in the throat. So she was diagnosed with throat cancer. Now doctor is like surprised. What don't know what, but he's better. She's better right now. Mm. And with the pet also, one small example with the pet recent case. So doctor has told that the pet is, there is, the formation of blood is not happening in the pet. So they said that the pet is not going to survive more than 15 days. So when this case came to me, I said, I touched the pet. I don't know. I just felt that love for that pet. I said, I don't feel that he's not going to die or something. He's going to be with you for 10, 15 years, but let us give a strife of 11 days. And now the doctor is saying it's miracle that, entire body got normal. He just needed love. He was in trauma, some trauma that happened at the time of birth. After removing the trauma, he's perfectly fine now. So this is how energy works. And when you really trust and give up, it's like you see the miracles around. Yeah.
Yes. We have Constellation. So one question, Dr. Kirti, generally we have seen like even some clients like in this guy's case, 3 sessions were enough. Whereas we also have a client working with you who's done I think 3 sessions with you. He's working on his professional life. So is there a stop to the number of sessions or how does that work?
Um, See, basically, every client is different, and we see every issue is different from one person to another person. But if you if you see that with similar issue, if you're going beyond 10, 15 sessions and you're not seeing change anywhere in your life, then that is the time you understand it is not working out for you. 10, 15, I'm saying the maximum thing. Sometimes what happened, you will start with one issue, that issue is not getting rectified, but many other things in your life, everywhere around it is getting healed. beside that particular issue. So if you're seeing a lot of changes in your life with the healing sessions, that means you're not ready to get healed with that particular issue, because under that issue, there are thousands of the issues that has been already piled up. So if that is getting healed and you're feeling better in your life, it's okay to go for 10 session, 15 session with different issues. I'm not saying with one particular issue, 15 session, it's not needed. But if you see nothing is working out, nothing is changing, or if you're not able to trust what is happening, stop it then and there. That is the time when you need to know that this is the time to stop. And second thing, when you feel empowered and you see, okay, I'm able to handle the things the way I wanted it to be, that means you're empowered. Now, when you're empowered, you don't need the session. The motivation of the session is to make you feel get empowered and have everything in your own control, your life, your mind, your body, your soul in your control. So when you see that, stop the session. If you want, you can continue with one or two, counseling sessions if you need. Where you feel, okay, I need to understand little things here. So with many of my clients, I stop the session. I say them, any issue, come to me, ask me. I'll tell you how to do it by yourself.
Right.
So they are powerful enough.
Yeah, that's the purpose of healing. It's not for them to get
Yes.
dependent on us.
Yes,
It's about
exactly.
how kind of empower yourself, accept what has come up, empower yourself and move on.
Yes. If I see client getting dependent on me, I stop giving them healings. I start making them work on themselves so that they understand the power within and get connected with themselves.
Yeah. And that's how, I think that's how we should be working. That's what healing is all about. There's no dependence on healing. If you want to come back
Yes.
after a couple of months, either a new issue or you have moved ahead in that issue,
Yes.
and then something come up.
Yes.
So
With multiple issues coming back and taking healing, it's completely okay. But with the same issue and not seeing difference anywhere in the life, it is not okay to take the healings. Then I think different modality is needed than Constellation.
Totally agree. Because we had a client who have recommended Constellation that somehow she didn't accept that healing very well. So then we moved her to a different healing which she accepted very well. So sometimes I think it's also
Yes.
the client and what they're receptive to.
Yes, it is.
So, I mean, I think you have answered most of the questions that have come and most of what I had in mind. So, if you can start with the meditation, because I'm very keen where you're going to help us connect to self and parents. It's something very different.
Sure.
And then
Sure.
there's a question we should post the meditation.
Definitely. Definitely. Okay. So I would like everybody to just, close their eyes and just feel. Okay. Close your eyes and concentrate on your breath. Very normally feel the breaths going in and coming out. Just feel your breath.
Typically a session can be anywhere between 30 minutes to 45 minutes, 15 minutes, right?
See, usually this family sessions are depending on the energy. So usually it is from 20 minutes to 45 minutes the session is. So it depends on how many things are coming out. Some clients, the energy is a little slow because they're not ready to come out and to accept the healing. So it go little slow. Some people, they are with lot of things coming up all together. So it depends on person to person, but usually it is between, the first session will be obviously between 30 minutes to 15 minutes. Since from second session, it may go down, the time may go down because we are getting quickly into the energy. Now we know how to quickly tap into the energy of the client. So it can be from 20 minutes to 45 minutes, depending on person to person. So the sessions are never dependent on time. It is only dependent on how much we can give the healing.
So, Javiti, the sessions are done online. All our sessions are done online, especially in today's time, because face-to-face is a little difficult, not knowing where the person is coming from. So the sessions are done. And as you mentioned, it could be anywhere from 20 minutes to 45 minutes. It depends on your energy, how easy it is. But things now easily move from one energy to the other energy. Right? So Kirti, your meditation is for how long? 10 minutes? Or is it
Yeah,
longer?
meditation is like, 5 to 10 minutes.
Right. So we can start maybe now because
So all of you close your eyes and concentrate on your breath. Hmm? Keep on feeling your breath. Keep on feeling it as much as possible. And when you are breathing, allow your body to feel the breath. The breath is a sign that you're alive now. And when you're alive, it is your right to feel. So keep on breathing. Keep on breathing and allow your body to feel the breath from the top of your head till the toe of your legs. And when you think of breath, you know that you're alive. And when you're alive, you are into the physical body. And the physical body is given by your parents. So it is very important to get connected with the parents. So in this meditation, now we are going to connect to the parents. Keep on breathing. Each and every breath you're taking now, allow your body to relax. The more you relax, the deeper you go. And the deeper you go, the more you relax. Keep on relaxing. In this relaxed and comfortable position, at the count of 3, you're going to turn around. And when you turn around, you're going to see both the parents right there in front of you. Whether they are there physically or not, it doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, turn around. You will see your parents there, your mom and your dad, just standing there, waiting for you to get connected, ready to give you everything you need at this moment. First, look into your dad's eye. Feel the love and connect through your eyes to your dad's eyes. And when you're getting connected to your dad, you will see that your heart is ready to receive love, support, and prosperity from your dad. So look into your dad's eye and say, I'm ready to receive. It is my right to receive love, security, support, and prosperity from you. So now when you're ready, feel the green color light from your dad's heart. Bright green color light from your dad's heart coming to your heart. And through this light, he's sending a lot of love, security, support, and prosperity to your heart. Keep on receiving. Keep on receiving. Say, it's my right to receive. It is my right to receive from my dad. I allow myself to receive love, support, security, and prosperity from my father. And allow your heart, your body, your mind, and your soul to get filled up with this energy. And when you're receiving it, automatically now your heart wants to give lot of respect and gratitude towards your father. So see the bright green light from your heart going to your father's heart, and he's able to receive love and gratitude from you. Allow yourself to receive and also allow yourself to give. You are receiving love, support, security, and prosperity from your father, and in return, you are giving a lot of love and gratitude. And while the exchange is going on between both the hearts, go closer to your dad, look into his eyes and say, I love you. I love you so much. And give a tight hug to your dad. Feel the hug. Feel the warmth from your dad to you. Keep on breathing and allow this to happen now. Keep on receiving. Keep on breathing. And now, again look into the eyes of your dad and say, thank you. Thank you for always being there for me. Now, look at your mom. Look into her eyes. And say to your mom, Mom, I'm ready. I'm ready to receive love and nourishment from you. It is my right to feel loved, cared, and nourished totally and completely. So you will see the green color light from your mom's heart in a form of love, care, and nourishment coming to your heart. Keep on receiving. It is your right to receive. And allow this love, care, and nourishment to go each and every organ of your body, in your blood, in your heart, in your brain, into your soul. Allow it to go. Allow your body to get nourished, cared, and loved. Keep on receiving. As much as possible, keep on receiving. And when you receive enough, you will feel how your body is happy to receive love, nourishment, and care of your mother. It is a right to receive. And when you keep on receiving it, meanwhile, allow your heart to give lot of love and gratitude to your mother in return. In a form of green light from your heart to his heart, to her heart, send lot of love, respect, and gratitude. If in case, if any part of your body, if you have issue with, allow this love, care, and nourishment to go into that part of the body. The more you allow it, the more you will feel the love, care, and nourishment into the body. And now slowly, look into your mom's eye and go closer to her. By looking into her eyes, say, I love you. I love you so much. And I'm really happy to receive love, care, and nourishment from you. Allow your body to get filled with that. Now give a tight hug to your mom and feel the warmth of love from your mom coming to you. feel that warmth. This is your right to feel and to receive. Keep on receiving it as much as possible. Keep on breathing. And now, 3 of you will hug together. You, your mom, and your dad. It's a group hug. Feel the love, security, prosperity from your father, and feel the love, care, and nourishment from the mother. This is a right to receive. And now, say thank you to both of them. No matter where they are, you will keep on receiving this because it is there in your body now. Turn around. They are there behind you. Feel both the parents, they are always there behind you in a form of love, security, prosperity, support, and love, nourishment, and care. They're always there. And now you're an individual as well. So feel the bright sunlight above you and receive lot of empowerment, confidence, and right to be happy and successful. Confidence, empowerment, right to be happy and successful. Receive it. It is a right to receive. And any part of your body, if they are not ready to receive, allow the sunlight to go into it and take away all the resistance. It is a right to be happy, joyous, successful, empowered, and confident about yourself. Keep on feeling it as much as possible. Keep on breathing this energy into you. And now you will feel there is a staircase. Mentally, you will feel there is a staircase in front of you. And you're climbing the staircase. And with each staircase, you're climbing towards your success, your growth, your happiness, and moreover towards your empowerment. This is your reality. Reality to receive, to achieve. Reality to be happy, to be joyful. Now take a small deep breath, and when you feel right, bring back your awareness into the room and open your eyes.
Wow.
Welcome back.
Really, very powerful.
So this was a small step to get connected with your immediate parents and with your own self.
Yeah.
So besides this, there are like many things. Yeah.
It's really powerful because actually, I don't know what others, I could feel that connection. I can just
Yeah.
only. Thank you so much for this.
You're welcome.
So I'm guessing that everybody's back
Yes,
from
all of you integrate and come back.